Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of Pennsylvania. We're currently in the city of Philadelphia. Today we're going to be doing a virtual tour of the Spruce Hill neighborhood located in West Philadelphia. It is about 34 degrees right now. Today's high is supposed to be around 48. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on the 4400 block of West Woodland Avenue. We're at the intersection of 45th Street and Woodland Avenue. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on 43rd Street. We have a trolley coming directly towards us. We're next to the St. Joseph's University College campus. On our left-hand side, we have Clark Park. We're passing Regent Square, the 4200 block of Regent Square. We're now approaching Chester Avenue. We're at 43rd and Chester Avenue. We're approaching Baltimore Avenue. We have the 4300 block of Baltimore Avenue to our left and the 4200 block of Baltimore Avenue to our right. We're going to pass Baltimore Avenue. We have the Clarkville, West Philly, little cafe on our left-hand side. We're passing Larchwood, 43rd and Larchwood. We have a tree-lined street. You can see the flowers blooming. Passing the 4200 block of Osage Avenue. We're now passing Pine Street. Passing Delancey Street to our right. Now we're at the intersection of 43rd and Spruce Street. So we're getting closer towards the heart of the city. There's gonna be a bit more commercial buildings. I wanna focus more on the residential aspect of Spruce Hill, which is behind us. So we'll go forward about a block or two just to show you what I'm talking about. But we're gonna end up coming back this way. Spruce Hill has a very intricate architecture that they use to design the row homes. They're not like any other row homes in Philadelphia. Very beautiful buildings, a lot of nice rooftops. The crown work on the row homes, they're really pretty. The porches are nice. Just the style of the front of the house. They're nice buildings, so that's what I want to show you guys. Passing the CVS on our left. We're approaching Locust. There's an ambulance behind us, so I'm gonna pull over on this red light and allow the ambulance to pass. We had to go left anyway, so that's okay. If we continue moving further forward, we'll get closer to Market Street. But we're gonna go back around towards the campus. Take a look at the roof on my right-hand side. Look at that corner building. Look at the ones on my left-hand side. We're passing Buckingham Place. Let's make a right down Buckingham. Let's take a look at Buckingham. So although they're still row homes, they still have porches, they're still 3-story. You'll notice that there's a lot more detail in the woodwork, a lot more detail in the crown work and the facade, a lot of floral decor, engraving, etchings, a lot more attention to detail. Okay, we're at Walnut Street. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Walnut. Let's make this left-hand turn. We're passing the Westwood Apartments on my left-hand side. We have a really nice looking building on my right-hand side. We have the University City Chinese Christian Church on our right. We're at 45th and Walnut. We have Sad's Allah Restaurant on our left. Several other businesses, including screen and glass repair. It's a hardware store. They make keys, they install your locks, and much more. We're passing Melville Street, the 200 block of South Melville Street on our left. That building on our right-hand side is relatively new. This corner building, it looks like an apartment. This area has a lot of apartments. Okay, we're turning left on 46th Street. Now, right now we're on the borderline of Spruce Hill. 46th Street is considered the borderline. That's what separates Spruce Hill from the Garden Court and Cedar Park neighborhood. We're right next to the Cedar Park and Garden Court neighborhoods. Passing 46 and Locust. And as we travel further south, the buildings will get more detailed. Below Spruce Hill is the Squirrel Hill neighborhood. That's another beautiful neighborhood. We're at 46 and Spruce Street. On our left, we have a Penn Medicine building. You can see the podiums that are holding up the porch, the awning of the porch. Really nice. It's not common in the Philadelphia area. This is one of the very few neighborhoods that have those features in a row home format. It's a walkable neighborhood. You got the sidewalk, so you're able to travel from point A to point B easily. public transportation within the area. There's an education institution nearby, St. Joe's. You're minutes away from Center City, Philadelphia. You also got Drexel, not far from here, Drexel University. We're at Larchwood, 46 in Larchwood. And as I mentioned, the further south we travel, the prettier the buildings get. On my left-hand side, the front of that building appears to have like a Dutch style facade. Really nice, pretty decent. And it's tree filled, as you can see, there's tons of trees. Look at the buildings directly in front of us. Now, if you go right at this corner, you'll enter the Cedar Park neighborhood, but we're gonna focus on making a left-hand turn. We're at the intersection of 46th Street and Cedar Ave. So we're gonna make this left-hand turn coming up here. So we're still riding the borderline of the neighborhood. Now we're at Springfield Ave, 46 and Springfield Ave. I'm gonna take this down probably one more block, and then we're gonna make a left-hand turn. Let's make this left-hand turn on Chester Ave, 46 and Chester Ave. The houses on my right-hand side are gorgeous. I won't be surprised if some of them are sectioned off to apartment-style buildings, maybe for the college students. Okay, we have another entry point of Clark Park on our right-hand side. That's the park that we passed in the beginning. We have HIMSS School, HMS School for children with cerebral palsy on our left. We're driving on trolley tracks, and as you can see, there's a trolley on our left-hand side. We're actually driving on the opposite set of trolley tracks. Okay, we're gonna go further about one more block and then we'll make a left. We're at 43rd and Chester. Apartments for rent on our left-hand side. That's those taller buildings. We're at 42nd and Chester Ave. Let's make this left-hand turn on 42nd. We're gonna turn left on the 500 block of South 42nd Street. We have some Rhode Island license plates on my right. These houses have also a larger lawn, larger green space in front of their house. I would estimate the green space to be roughly 12 to 15 feet, depending on the property. Look at the building on my left. You see that brownstone building on my left at the corner of 42nd and Baltimore? The trolley's passing that building. That's a really nice, phenomenal building. I like the style. I like that older architecture. I think it looks good in its natural form. We have a nice church across the street on our right hand side at the intersection of 42nd and Baltimore Ave. We're approaching Pine Street, 42nd and Pine. So based on niche.com as a source that you can look up facts and information and details about a neighborhood, this neighborhood receives an overall niche grade of A. But for housing, it receives a D+ grade. We're passing Spruce Street. I do have vehicles behind me, so I have to travel a little faster than 15 miles an hour. Public schools in the area receive a C- grade. For crime and safety, this neighborhood receives a B- grade. Check out this block. Look at the houses on my left and look at the houses on my right. Look at the difference and how they vary. It's a charming block. This neighborhood is said to have a population of over 9,222 people. Spruce Hill offers residents a dense urban feel, and most residents rent their homes. In Spruce Hill, there are a lot of bars, restaurants, coffee shops, parks, and more. Many young professionals live in this area. We're passing Sansom Street. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Chestnut Street. Unfortunately, the roadways are still in very poor shape. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on 41st Street. Turning right on 41st Street. We just passed some Oregon tags from the state of Oregon, which is far west coast of Pacific Northwest. We're passing Sansom. Now we're at Walnut Street. The median home real estate value in this area is $602,135. So a little over $600,000 is the median home value in this area. The median rent in this area is $1,310. So you're looking at about $1,300 for your median rent. We have some Illinois tags on my right on that Lexus, and some California tags on the Audi, some New York tags on the one that follows. We have a wide variety of some Florida plates too. So this block was very diverse when it came to license plates. Virginia tags on my left. All right, this block is closed.